Saturday, we reached the 17-month point in my leadership of the Diocese of Lubbock. And I tell you, I'm still incredulous at the position that I find myself in. And you know, I hope that I don't like to draw attention to myself, but I do want to lay before you in our celebration today a prayer intention. I am haunted by language of the Good Shepherd. I have been for 38 years almost as a priest. For 11 years as a pastor, it haunted me more. And as a bishop, I knelt in my chapel yesterday and prayed for 2 or 3 minutes fervently, Lord, make me the shepherd you call me to be. Lord, make me the shepherd you call me to be. Today's gospel, building on yesterday's gospel, this weekend's gospel, which was also about Jesus the Good Shepherd, today's speaks very specifically or explicitly about the shepherd walking in front of his sheep. And in praying over this gospel over the weekend, I was reminded of Archbishop Gustavo's homily at my ordination mass, speaking the words of Pope Francis some years ago, in which Archbishop Gustavo reminded me that I am called at times to walk in front, at times to walk behind, and at times to walk in the midst of. Let me share with you how I see that playing out in the Diocese of Lubbock today. The walking in front of. You probably know, much to your chagrin, that I like to dream wild dreams, that I'm not shy about laying out possibilities, foolish though they might seem, but it's part of being what I hope, or having what I hope is a prophetic vision. Being a person of vision and trying to discern where we might go, where the Lord might be calling us as a local church to move towards. And in that way, my hope and prayer is that I walk in front, leading you to new pastures. There are times when I will walk behind, and this is especially fitting for you, my staff, because I see the walking behind as an image of my encouragement that you take up your mission, your appropriate office on behalf of the diocese, and that we collaborate together. But collaboration involves me letting go, not micromanaging, and allowing you to perform the ministry that we have entrusted to your care. In that sense, I try to walk behind you, letting you lead the way, but I'm there to help steer and to guide. But you know, the going in front and the being behind isn't going to work if the sheep don't know my voice, if they don't learn my voice. And that's the importance of walking in the midst. Walking in the midst and allowing people to hear me, but even more so for me to walk in the midst of you, the people of the Diocese of Lubbock, and listening to you. And today's first reading is all about Peter, having listened to the controversy in the church at the time of whether or not the Gentiles had to become Jews before they became Christian and all that was involved in that, or whether the Spirit was moving them in a different direction. And today we have the result of Peter's mystical experience, the result of Peter's prayer, the result of Peter listening, the result of Peter walking in the midst of the early Christian community in discerning that it was not necessary to become Jewish in order to become Christian. I seek to walk in the midst of you, the flock of the Church of Lubbock, to listen to you, but also to engage. You know, if you've sat at a meeting with me, you know it takes a long time to get to the end of the meeting. Marty accused me Saturday of uncharacteristically ending a meeting on time with the Diocesan Pastoral Council. But that's because we've got to be in dialogue. And we've got to listen to each other's voices. And so please, as I tweeted right before Mass, please pray as I pray fervently, that I might be the shepherd that the South Plains of Texas, the Church of Lubbock, needs and deserves. And in that vein, if you follow me on Twitter, as I mentioned yesterday, each of you have your own shepherding role, and may you likewise be adequate shepherds to those entrusted to your care.